Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm diving into the ultimate challenge, testing Monster Hunter Wilds beta on my low-end PC. Now, if you've ever wondered what it's like to ask your ancient rig to run a modern blockbuster, you're in for a treat. Spoiler alert, things don't exactly go as planned. I was super hyped when the Monster Hunter Wilds beta dropped, imagining epic hunts and monstrous battles right from my desktop. With high hopes and trembling fingers, I downloaded both the beta version and the benchmark tool, thinking maybe one of them might just work on my rig. Instead, what I got was a masterclass in expectation versus reality. When I launched the beta, I was greeted by nothing but a pitch-black screen. For a split second, I wondered if I had stumbled upon some secret ninja-level mode, but then the dreaded error message popped up, unsupported graphics card. Yes, you heard that right. My PC wasn't invited to this party. It almost felt like the game was sarcastically telling me, "Please read the system requirements, you idiot." Not one to be easily defeated or to stop laughing at my own misfortune, I tried the benchmark tool next. Same error message, same unyielding rejection from the game's high-tech world. It was as if Monster Hunter Wilds was giving my humble machine a big nope on a silver platter. And honestly, I can't blame it. The minimum system requirements are no joke. You need at least a 10th Gen i5 or a 12th Gen i3 processor and a GTX 1660 with 6GB VRAM. To put it in perspective, my setup is like trying to run a Formula One race on a tricycle. Ambitious, but not exactly built for speed. Now here's the kicker. While I personally think the graphics card requirements aren't the main issue, I've seen other games with similar demands run on low-end setups. The problem here is that Monster Hunter Wilds is a processor hog. If you caught my Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 video, you know that game has similar minimum graphics card specs, but is far less demanding on the processor, managing a decent 20 FPS on comparable hardware. Monster Hunter Wilds, however, seems to have a serious case of I only trust high-end processors, leaving my i3 feeling utterly inadequate. As a longtime fan of the Monster Hunter series, this was a double whammy. I was all set for an immersive experience in a world of colossal beasts and epic hunts, only to be shut down by hardware limitations and a cold, unyielding error message. It's a bit disappointing when a game you're passionate about seems out of reach because your trusty PC just can't keep up. And while I'm all for high standards, I was really hoping to see at least a glimpse of what Monster Hunter Wilds has to offer, even if it meant venturing into the realm of glitches and black screens. So, what does this mean for you? If you're planning to fire up Monster Hunter Wilds beta on a low-end PC with no dedicated graphics card, brace yourself for some harsh reality checks. The game's hardware demands, especially on the processor side, are brutal. And unless you've got a beast of a machine lurking in your basement, you might end up experiencing more frustration than fun. Of course, there's always hope that future updates might optimize performance a bit. But until then, my advice is to manage your expectations and maybe stick to games that don't require your processor to be a supercomputer. In conclusion, while I absolutely love Monster Hunter games and was excited to explore this new installment, the experience today was more about technical limitations than epic hunts. It's a bummer when your dream of slaying gigantic monsters is met with a cold error message. But hey, if nothing else, it makes for some great content and a few laughs, especially when your PC essentially tells you to get real. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride of error messages, black screens, and a whole lot of processor envy. If you enjoyed watching my low-end PC get roasted by Monster Hunter Wilds, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more tech adventures. And if you've got any tips on squeezing more power out of a humble i3, drop them in the comments below. I'm all ears and desperate for a performance boost. Until next time, keep hunting for those bargains, and may your system requirements always be in your favor.